This video is about the change of base property. Now, sometimes you will have a logarithm that you just cannot simplify by hand. If you were to rewrite this in exponential form, you would end up having 3 to some power is equal to 48. Now, I don't know about you, but I would never be able to sit there off the top of my head and try to figure out the exponent that's going to work. So that is what the change of base property is for. What you can do is rewrite this as the log of 48 divided by the log of 3. Now, the reason we do this is because when I rewrite it this way, the base of the log becomes 10. Now, on your calculator, you have a log button. However, the log button on your calculator assumes that every log has a base of 10. So if you just do the log of 48 in your calculator, that's going to be the wrong answer because the calculator doesn't know that this has a base of 3. So what you do is the log of 48 divided by the log of 3. So the base is always in the denominator. Now you do have to be careful with the calculator. Make sure you're not rounding too early. I would suggest not rounding anything at all. Don't clear it. Just do all of the logs and the dividing in your calculator and don't round until the final answer. So in your calculator, you should be finding the log of 48 and then dividing it by the log of 3. You should get approximately 3.52 as your answer. That's rounded to 2 places. If you try this in your calculator and for the life of you, you cannot get this, please ask me and I will tell you how to use that specific calculator. But try to do this in your calculator. Don't just trust me. Make sure that you can get this on your own using the change of base formula in your calculator. So I will show you another example. The reason I'm showing you this one is because a lot of people, for some reason, are tempted to always put the smaller number in the denominator. But remember, like I said on the previous slide, the base or the log of the base is always in the denominator. So as of now, I can't figure this out off the top of my head. I would have to figure out 18 to what power equals 4, and I just do not know what that is. So we rewrite this using the change of base property. It's always the log of the base in the denominator. So make sure you're not doing 4 over 18. Make sure that the 18 is in the numerator. Or sorry, 18 is in the denominator. I just misspoke. Make sure that log of 4 is in the numerator, log of 18 is in the denominator. So again, by doing this, I'm converting these to a base of 10, and that's the only log that your calculator can do with that generic log button. So doing this in your calculator, you should get a decimal. I have rounded mine to 2 places. Hopefully you get 0.48. Again, you need to make sure that you can get this in your own calculator. If you can't, it's useless just watching me do it. So make sure you ask for help if you need to be able to do this in your own calculator and you just can't do it.